What's up guys, Goji Boy here and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a review of the newly released SH Figuarts Nami Romance Dawn Edition. Let's jump in. And here we have Nami Romance Dawn Edition, which means of course this is pre-time skip. And this is a pretty simple figure, but I really enjoyed it nonetheless, having messed around with it for a couple of minutes. But to start, she can't really move her head back, but it does move forward quite a bit. You just risk the faceplates and the hair popping out doing so, but it does have deep coverage, nice movement and rotation on here. Her arms can move up quite significantly. Very pleased with that. They can't really cross though, kind of just stop right here, but I'm not going to falter for that. She does have a bicep swivel right here in the upper portion of her arm, double jointed elbows, and her hands are on ball pegs. These arms are very thin, very skinny, very fragile it feels. So definitely be careful with the figure. She can bend backwards about that much. There is rotation right here at the upper portion of her chest, down here as well towards the waist. So leaning backwards and forward quite a bit, and that's in part because of how they've sculpted this. So they've left like an opening slit right here on the backside of her shirt, which allows it to, I would say, stretch. The actual joints underneath these soft plastics, as well as up here, kind of like separates a bit more, and that it helps the figure. It definitely does. Instead of being one like solid soft piece with the joints underneath it and you got to kind of finagle it, the slits allow it to really just get a bit of extra movement. So that's interesting the way they did it, but it actually worked quite well. Skirt is two separate pieces, and they're white. Before somebody asks, they're white. But there are two separate pieces, and they're soft plastic, which allow the figure to kick forward all the way. Really just gotta, there we go, mess around with it a little bit, align it, and backwards as well. So no real hindrance, split just fine as well. So happy for that. I really thought that this was gonna impede the movements, but it didn't. She has a thigh cut, single jointed knees, so they stop right here, and ever so slightly some form of movement. No, I don't know, I can't, doesn't really seem to rotate that much. So it's more like down here at the actual bottom portion of her foot where you have some ankle rocker, not really, and toe hinge. So legs like down this way are definitely a bit limited. Again, single, not real movement here. I'm sure you could mess around with it, but it is, yeah, it's a little tough down here. So that's it when it comes to the articulation. In regards to accessories, she comes with 5 faceplates for herself. Number 1 being the one right here. So open eyes, smiling, very nicely done. Nice decal work. Very nice oranges on the hair and your ears peeking out. Done very well. Pop that right back on there. See if I could get her just standing for a second here. She also comes with a closed eyes, laughing, very happy expression, a winky, sticking tongue out face. This is gonna be a lot of fun. An angry, gritted teeth, pupils just really showing how pissed she is, and the comedic face. Done very well. She also comes with a bonus part for Luffy, looking like a monkey. So there's that. Regards to hands, she will come with the pair of fisted ones that she has on, as well as a pair of open splayed hands, a pair of grabbing hands. This is to hold her bow staff. A single right hand pointing or doing the spirit gun. And a sculpted together prayer style hands, or jumping in glee, if you will. Very cool. She has her staff, which is one solid piece, painted brown, no details whatsoever on it, but it is present. And lastly is the treasure chest, which this is dope. This is universal. This you can use with anything you want, not just this figure. So the fact that this is here is super cool. Opens up, you have the treasure in there. A lot of fun. So I am happy for this piece. We're gonna do a quick size comparison. We're gonna keep it simple. So to start, we're gonna go ahead and bring the SH Figuarts Luffy Romance Dawn Edition, as well as the Raid on Onigashima Luffy. So 2 Luffys right there with Nami. And moving them out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and bring in Zoro, as well as Sanji. They all look very nice, and I cannot wait for these guys to also have their Romance Dawn editions come out in the future. And let's go ahead and wrap this up. The SH Figuarts Nami Romance Dawn Edition is a solid release for the One Piece line. Now, I don't have every single figure that has come out that of recently for the One Piece line, but what I can tell you is this figure does move quite nicely. I don't feel that it's hindered in any way like some of the other figures that have come out, so it is solid. I really enjoy it, and it moves the way I want it to. Accessory wise, very nice accessories as well. She's got the comedic face, which I really enjoy, and she comes with that bonus faceplate, which can be used both on the Romance Dawn edition of Luffy as well as the Raid on Onigashima, so that's a plus. Treasure chest, also a plus. Welcome accessory, just overall, that can be used universally. So I am here for it, and I can't wait for them to actually release more figures for the Romance Dawn era of these characters. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. You can check out my Instagram at gojiboy93. You're gonna find photos of this guy as well as many other figures in my collection. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It'll help me out a lot. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, peace.